kiwis, also known as kiwi fruits, are more than just a tangy tropical delight. These fuzzy green gems are packed with nutrients, flavor, and versatility. As global demand for healthy fruit-based products grows, kiwi processing has become a booming industry. But have you ever wondered how factories transform millions of fresh kiwis into shelf-stable items like juice, jam, and dried snacks? The journey is fascinating, precise, and full of technology. Let's explore step by step how kiwi fruits are harvested, sorted, processed, and packaged to create three of the most popular kiwi products. Kiwi harvesting and transport. The process begins in kiwi orchards, often located in countries like New Zealand, Italy, Chile, or India. Kiwis are usually harvested once they reach optimum maturity, with a balance between sweetness and acidity. Harvesting is often done by hand to avoid bruising the delicate skin. Although in large-scale farms, mechanical harvesters are also used, workers carefully pluck the fruit and load them into large crates. Once harvested, the kiwis are immediately transported to processing facilities in refrigerated trucks to prevent spoilage. The journey from orchard to factory is time-sensitive, typically completed within 24–48 hours to preserve freshness. Upon arrival, the fruits are unloaded into large storage chambers where temperature and humidity are controlled to maintain optimal conditions until processing begins. Quality control and sorting. The next step is rigorous quality control. Kiwis vary in shape, size, and ripeness, so they are first washed to remove dirt, pesticides, and field debris. They pass through high-pressure water jets and gentle brushing systems that clean without damaging the skin. Once clean, kiwis are fed onto automated conveyor belts where they pass under vision systems, equipped with cameras and sensors. These machines analyze each kiwi for size, ripeness, color, softness, and external blemishes. Overripe or damaged kiwis are removed from the line and sent for compost or animal feed. Only the best quality fruits proceed further. Some factories categorize kiwis based on their end use. Larger, visually appealing kiwis may be directed to drying or juicing lines, while slightly misshapen ones may be chosen for jam production where appearance doesn't matter as much. Peeling and pulping the kiwi. Before processing into juice, jam, or dried snacks, kiwis must be peeled. This is done using mechanical peelers with abrasive rollers or chemical peeling using a brief dip in a hot lye solution followed by a cold rinse. This softens and loosens the skin, which is then washed off. After peeling, the kiwis are transferred to a pulping machine. This machine crushes the fruit and separates the pulp from seeds and excess fibers using a centrifugal separator or sieve. The extracted pulp is the base material for both juice and jam production, while intact slices are preserved for drying. At this stage, some pulp may undergo pasteurization, a heat treatment that kills bacteria and enzymes without significantly affecting the taste or nutrition. This ensures safety and extends shelf life for the final products. Kiwi juice processing. To make kiwi juice, the pulp is passed through a high-pressure homogenizer that smooths the texture and improves consistency. Depending on the product, factories may choose to retain some pulp or filter it out completely for a clear juice. To balance the flavor, the pulp is sometimes blended with other fruit juices like apple or pear, which mellow the tartness of kiwi. Sugar, citric acid, or ascorbic acid, vitamin C, may be added to enhance taste and preserve freshness. The juice then undergoes pasteurization again, usually through flash heating at around 85–95 degrees for 15 to 30 seconds. This process kills harmful microbes, while preserving the juice's nutritional value. Immediately afterward, the juice is cooled and sent to filling stations. At the bottling stage, the juice is poured into sterilized glass or PET bottles under aseptic conditions. The bottles are capped, labeled, and passed through final inspection before being packed into crates or cartons for storage and global shipment. Making kiwi jam. Jam making is a slightly different process. Kiwi pulp reserved for jam production is collected in large stainless steel kettles or vacuum cookers. Sugar is added in high quantities, often 60% of the fruit weight, to ensure preservation and create that sticky jam-like texture. Natural or commercial pectin is also added to help the jam set. The mixture is slowly heated to around 100 degrees while being stirred continuously. This allows the sugar to dissolve and the pectin to activate. Citric acid is often added not just for tartness, but also to maintain the right pH for preservation. Once the jam reaches the desired thickness and consistency, tested using refractometers and viscosity meters, it is hot-filled into sterilized glass jars. The jars are vacuum sealed to lock in freshness and then cooled using cold water sprays or air tunnels. Labels are added after cooling, and the finished jam jars are boxed for retail. Some variants may also include chunks of kiwi or a mix of kiwi and other fruits like strawberry, blueberry, or pineapple. Creating dried kiwi snacks. Dried kiwis are among the most popular and healthy snacks on the market. The process begins by slicing peeled kiwis into uniform pieces, typically 4-6 millimeters thick. These slices are then treated with a light sugar or citric acid solution to prevent browning and enhance flavor. There are two common drying methods: air drying and freeze drying. In air drying, kiwi slices are spread on trays and placed into large tunnel dryers where hot air circulates for 10-14 hours. The heat removes moisture while preserving color and nutrients. Freeze drying, on the other hand, involves freezing the kiwi slices and then reducing the surrounding pressure to let the ice sublimate. This method retains more nutrients and produces a crispier texture but is more expensive. After drying, the slices are inspected for quality, texture, and moisture levels. Any overly dry, burned, or uneven pieces are discarded. The rest are lightly coated with natural sugars or flavor enhancers if needed, then sent for packaging. Packaging involves sealing the dried slices into nitrogen-flushed pouches to prevent oxidation and moisture absorption. These pouches are labeled with nutritional facts and expiry dates and boxed for retail or export. Packaging and storage. Each product, juice, jam, and dried kiwi, has unique packaging needs. Juice is usually packed in PET bottles or Tetra Pak cartons. Jam is sealed in airtight glass jars, and dried kiwi is packaged in resealable pouches or vacuum-sealed packs. Storage facilities for finished goods are temperature-controlled to prevent spoilage. Juice and jam are stored in cool, dark environments, while dried snacks are kept away from moisture. Products undergo batch testing for microbial safety, sugar content, and shelf life before distribution. Factories also employ traceability systems. Each product batch is coded to track the origin of the kiwis, processing date, and storage conditions. This ensures accountability in case of any recalls or complaints. Waste management and sustainability. Processing millions of kiwis daily produces significant organic waste, including skins, seeds, and pulp residues. Modern factories manage this waste through eco-friendly methods. Kiwi skins and fibers are composted or converted into biofuel. Seeds are sometimes extracted for oil production. Some factories use wastewater treatment plants to recycle water used in washing and processing. Solar panels and energy-efficient equipment are also employed to reduce the carbon footprint of the entire operation. Additionally, biodegradable packaging and zero-plastic alternatives are gaining popularity in kiwi product lines, catering to environmentally conscious consumers. Quality testing and regulatory standards. Every stage of kiwi processing is monitored for food safety and compliance with national and international standards like ISO, HACCP, or FDA for export to the U.S. Quality control labs test samples for microbial contamination, sugar content, acidity, and color. Factory staff undergo regular training in hygiene and process safety. Automation systems alert technicians if temperatures, pH levels, or processing times fall outside of preset thresholds. Consumer feedback is also crucial. Leading brands often conduct blind taste tests and surveys to ensure flavor, aroma, and texture meet expectations. Global distribution and market reach. Once the products are packaged and cleared for quality, they are distributed across the globe. Kiwi juice and jam are exported in bulk to supermarkets, restaurants, hotels, and retailers. Dried kiwi snacks are sold both online and in health food stores. Top consumer markets include the United States, Europe, China, Japan, and the Middle East. Increasing demand for plant-based diets and healthy snacking options continues to boost the global kiwi processing industry. Factories partner with logistic companies for cold chain transport to ensure juice and jam remain fresh during shipment. Dried snacks, being shelf-stable, are easier to ship and store. The transformation of kiwi fruit from a freshly picked orchard crop to a global consumer product is a marvel of agricultural technology, logistics, and food science. From nutrient-rich juices to sweet, spreadable jams and chewy dried snacks, kiwi processing has evolved into a sophisticated operation that combines freshness, flavor, and function. What makes this journey truly amazing is how nothing goes to waste, and how advanced machinery, sustainability, and safety standards work in harmony to bring healthy products to millions around the world. So, the next time you sip kiwi juice or snack on a dried slice, remember there's a whole world of precision, innovation, and passion behind that fruity bite.